You might fucking make money and have a lasting career in this biz. But the way you act in your streams, in your lives, in your pathetic attempts to get people to donate to you, all that shit that you do, right, makes you look like a fucking scumbag.
All that shit.
And
never
I
tell
know
me
you
what
have
it is.
fans that support you, and I know you have people that fall for your bullshit. But I am not one of them. And when I talk to other YouTubers, they're not one of them. Listen, look what Chad said. I didn't make Chad say that. Those were Chad's actual thoughts.
Chad's a scumbag. How could you
I'm
possibly...
a scumbag. What I said wasn't a personal attack on him. I'm staying out of this.
Yeah,
You're on a tangent right now because I know you don't like Tommy. And I don't like
Freak it out.
Tommy as a career to stand.
I tried to get rid of Tommy like a fucking 3 episodes
Oh!
ago, but Clown made some fucking pack with
I gotta
I
say,
should be
but
grateful.
Tommy,
I'm so
I
ungrateful.
can't wait for Tommy to reply to his baited thing that was supposed to come out a few days ago.
A few days
I will
ago,
watch
like a
it.
week ago.
Well, I'm gonna watch it, and I think I'm gonna like it. I'm not saying I'm gonna agree with what he says, but I think it's gonna be entertaining because it's like, yeah, it's funny to see drama like that. I'm gonna watch. I'll be a watcher.
Welcome aboard, Andy boy.
The infinite, independent excellence, devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist, fake identities. Okay, you cool with Jason Bourne, running with these Wolverines. Okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town, the King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones.
What's happening? Welcome to a special Shot from the Point Dead, a reply to the episode 14 mostly of the Baited podcast. I am just to start off. I just want to make this quick, and we'll get back to this later. All right, off the top, Keem never supported my family, not a day. He's lying. Absolute straight up lying, and we'll get into it later. Yep. I have never been begging for money on any of my accounts. If I am a beggar for money, so is every Twitch streamer, game streamer on the fucking planet. There is not.
I'm worse than you.
Yeah, there is not
there
is not a commentary person that could ever produce a video. It's like, look, I can't pay my rent this month because my wife fucking has it covered. And we'll get into that whole story later. It's just a fucking lie. It's a false narrative, and it's a false narrative because I stuck by the guy who didn't lie to me. I stuck by Colossal's crazy. But what this is really about is the soldier comment that Chad made right off the bat, about 4 minutes in. That's probably the most controversial and what I heard about the most and what have you. So... time to get really outraged and freak out because I'm a veteran and Dave's a veteran who saw combat, got hurt in combat actually. But there's a problem. There's a problem. How the fuck do I shame anything for views?
You don't.
He has fat cunt written on his. There's nothing you can say.
He actually did it. Fat cunt tattooed on his large stomach.
There's nothing I can fucking say. What can I say? And the truth, the fucking truth of the matter is, I've said so much rotten shit about so many freaking people. Grade, Leafy, David is gaming. Hey, watch your mouth. I really don't have much business criticizing him for saying he wish I died in the army. There's nothing I can do. I got to be honest with you. It would make me a total hypocrite. And I'd be perfectly honest with you. I hope Keem gets hit by a car and his wife has to spatula him off the fucking pavement. I would absolutely enjoy the shit out of that. I hope that fucking Chad gets kicked by a fucking kangaroo and it severs his balls and he bleeds out while the prostitute fucking steals the money that he was supposed to give him anyway. And as far as Andy Melanakis, well, fucking God took care of that shit for me. There's nothing to insult him for. So I can't fucking go that route. And say I'm personally outraged, I'm hurt. I don't care if Chad thinks I'm going to die. I don't care if it's a joke. It doesn't make a difference to me. Here, I more want to talk about this is why people got pissed off. This is why 10,000 subs were lost right away. This is what happened. Chad wouldn't understand this for 2 reasons. He's dumb as a fucking rock. He's the Australian Joey Salads. He can't help it. He's anything for views, and he did that. He doesn't know how that's going to play in North America because, let's face it, the Australians have not had to defend the homeland. They have no military culture left. The only guy that might have been a little outraged maybe died 6 years ago down the street from Chad. So Australia is different. I get that. All right, they don't know what it's like to defend and send people out. They don't know the women that have to send their husbands home what it's like. But he used the word army. So I'm a scumbag. I've been up front with that. I'm a lowlife. I'll fucking say anything. I don't give a shit. Chad doesn't give a shit either. So I can't go that route. But when you say Army 4 minutes in, and don't give me this, oh, it's just about clown. It's not about you. No, you're right. It's not about me. It's about Army. It's about Army. So when you go that friggin' far and you get fucking 10,000 sub loss and it's continuing to bleed and falling apart, that's what you asked for. You are insulting not Tommy C, the fucking asshole from New Jersey.
No.
You're insulting an entire group of fucking people that are waiting for the father to come home, waiting for the husband to come home. All those fucking people. That's why you lost. And the only thing that's confusing to me is how fucking stupid you had to be to do it. Why didn't you just go, nigga, right in the middle? Why didn't you start talking about Alex, you dumb motherfuckers? That would have been smart. Hey, by the way, keep the Alex thing, but, let the other thing slide.
Right.
No, look, he's dumb. Keemstar hates the shit out of me, thought it was funny, and laughed. And it's so funny to hear that clip that I played in the beginning of the podcast. And Chad said, he was fucking laughing. Keemstar was fucking laughing.
If he didn't write the fucking line himself.
If he didn't, right?
Jesus.
And I think Andy, was Andy giggling too?
They were all giggling about it. That's okay.
Over dying in the Army.
That's fine.
All right.
Giggle.
It's if the was he giggling too? Okay. Here's the thing, right? He's like, so you guys, you're gonna turn around and blame this on Keem, and Chad said it. They're all culpable.
Sure.
I was the member of Baited. Here's what you do. You record your audio and your audio only. You take all the audios, you stack them together. It has to be gone through and edited. Somehow, that fucking was a good business move by the great Keemstar. Give me
how many
break.
episodes did he nix because he sounded like an asshole during your run? I mean, more than a couple.
Yeah, exactly.
But yet this goes through. This could have, and he should have fucking known better. If he's the businessman that he claims that he is all the fucking time, this is bad business. But this is the problem with Keemstar. This is the inherent issue with him. He's a fucking big vindictive little shit who can't get past his own fucking ego.
Yeah.
So he went after you in this way, and it backfired again.
Yeah.
Like it typically does.
And he didn't apologize to me before it came out, or like he apologized to me within the hour that it came out. Well, it's actually, I'm sorry, it wasn't an apology. I posted it on Twitter. It's like he fucking threw Chad under the bus. This was an apology. Anything for views went clearly too far. I hope you know he's joking. What the fuck difference does that make? Do you really believe when you talked about fucking Total Biscuit's death, I can't wait to report your death, and I'm joking as a fucking excuse? Fuck you! Who cares if it's a joke? Should I joke about your kids? Should I joke about your kids and stuff like that? Oh, just a joke, Kim. Relax. I'm only joking about your fucking kids, your mongoloid children. Just a joke. What are you fucking nuts? And I hope you don't think, whatever the fuck that word was, wishing you death. That was ridiculous. So if I got my feelings hurt, if I actually got my feelings hurt and I said, that's really fucking lousy, that's ridiculous, you're bringing it out, you didn't get the joke. Yeah. And here's another thing. Chad. Same thing with you. Don't be like fucking Keemstar. Look. When Keemstar says, I fucking hate him. No, I don't hate him. I think that podcast is going to fail. I hope they do the best. Be like me. Don't be like Keemstar. I want you guys to fail. I want you to fall flat in your face. I want you to fall off a building. I want you to get kicked by a fucking kangaroo or bitten by a goddamn Australian spider. I do. And I don't care. I think that's fine with me. Don't be like good guy Keem. Be like bad guy Tommy C. Don't fucking lie. I don't give a shit.
Live to your name, because we're not going to be crying when diabetes takes your foot.
You sound like it's going to be funny. I'm going to fucking have your foot in my show and hold it up for everybody. What do you think there, Chad's foot? Yeah!
We'll bring Jake on. He'll make a fucking puppet out of it.
Don't be like, Keem's a fraud. He's a phony, and now you know that. And here's another thing, Chad, I found out. I don't know if it's true. I'm asking you. First of all, you did try to apologize to me privately, so you can't be the ultra tough guy, so apparently you did feel bad about it. You sort of backpedaled a little bit in the second episode, so I do think there's probably some sort of remorse on your part for something like that, which I actually, all right, if you feel remorse, that's great. I don't care one way or another. It doesn't make a difference to me. But I heard that you told the boss, and don't fucking think he's anything other than the boss, that you wanted that part removed, and it didn't get removed. And look who's getting, if that's true there, Chad, you're getting fucked in the ass. Because
right
look, I can't criticize you for going out and being edgy and walking that comedian line, and I've fucking fallen off of it before. I can't. Sure. And you fucked up. It's no big deal. Like that shit happens. But if that's true, and you asked, and you got fucked, get used to it, motherfucker. Get fucking used to it. That's why it went from Tommy is a dead soldier, hardy fucking hard, to Tommy's a pizza fucking maker, which was, I don't know, kind of late. Jesus Christ, I thought Big Bird from Sesame Street was roasting me. You're a pizza man. I mean, who the fuck are you kidding? Do what I do. I don't give a shit about, actually, you know what? If you're really trying to apologize to me, I was pissed off at the time, but Chad, you're forgiven. Abso-fucking-lutely. Everybody fucks up. But don't fucking think for it. If you got fucked over like this, you're going to see a lot fucking more in the future. Promise you. I promise you.
He burns through teams, Chad. It's what he does. Look at his history.
The smartest thing that I heard was on Twitter today, right? And I fucking blew up Twitter. Everybody's pissed off at me. It's fucking funny as hell. This is what this guy C said to me. Funny. He forgives Leafy and Grade for ruining his channel, but hates on you and Clown, the guys that help rebuild his reputation.
Isn't that great?
Which is 100% true. It's the hypocrisy is just fucking unbelievable. But it's
Same
DJ
episode. Same episode.
Yeah,
amazing.
It's DJ Killer Keystar. Here's another thing. When you want to get away from the subject, like we wanted to get away from Leafy and Grade, they're going to talk about Tommy C. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Keemstar, who's been threatening to never talk about me and send me to the world of irrelevance, couldn't keep my name out of his mouth if my dick was straight in it. And right now, it's touching his motherfucking tonsils because he can't fucking do it. And if you want to go by, I broke the agreement. I broke the fucking agreement. I agreed, I won't talk shit, whatever, we go move on. And then two guys who come out, it looked like a fucking act. Like, hey, guys, go and talk shit about Tommy. I'll just fucking play poor victim card. Oh, God, I like these guys so much. You never fucking liked me.
Nope.
You wanted to get rid of me right away.
You admitted it now, motherfucker.
And you admitted it now, stupid. So I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you a motherfucking thing.
That was my favorite part of the whole thing. When he fucking admitted that, everything else that he has said is now fucking irrelevant. When he confirmed what Clown had already told you, when he let it slip in a conversation on the air that he was trying to get rid of you from the beginning, when he confirmed that from episode 3, he wanted rid of your ass, this is what he confirmed. He confirmed that the only reason why he brought you on was because you were the one guy who brought him into a live stream, called him a cunt for what he did with Tommy NC. He wanted to get you to stop.
Because I wouldn't
He offered you a job and wanted you to be out very fucking quickly. He didn't count on Clown fucking becoming a little bit attached to you and liking you and actually having, honor. But Keem fucked up there. And then he fucked up by admitting it because it makes all of his other fucking arguments irrelevant. They're done. It's over. You're fucking done, son. You're knocked out on the fucking canvas. It's over.
Can't sit there and say, and what the Last Baited podcast is about respect. And you guys, we've done a lot for you, but you don't really respect me. And the whole fucking time the guy was trying to can me. I didn't know about this. I mean, Clown said if he ever did something to me that he'd back me up, but I didn't know Clown from a hole in the ground back in July when that was first told. The only time that I knew it was 100% true is when I fucking went in and cucked you in the last fucking episode of Baited. And I'm going to play that last part very soon. That's the only time I knew it was for sure. Because I trust Clown if like Keem would have done something really awful, but who the fuck knows? And as time went on, I was absolutely sure that he would stick up for me. Because we were all developing a relationship. Me and you never had a relationship, which was fine. I faked being your friend because it was for the best for the podcast. They had to believe they like each other. And believe me, you too, fat fucks, I got news for you. He don't like you either. The guy's a sociopath.
I'm fat too, though, so it's okay.
Yeah, he don't like you fucking either. Only what you can bring to the table. And right now, you've managed to do something that my fucking ass has never been able to do. I contributed very little to the Baited podcast. No, I wasn't funny. I wasn't interesting. I had nothing. I'm a big fucking hack. But I never, ever.
Great laugh, though, Tommy. Great laugh.
I do have a great laugh. That's all I really had. All I was is a laugh track. But one thing I never did is lost 10,000 fucking subs right off the bat. And you know what? No. That's fucking funny to me. So don't pretend like you're fucking good guys and stuff like that. Chad, be anything for views. Do it.
Own it.
Own it. Don't fucking cry to clown and say you want to apologize to me. Fucking own it. It's fine with me. I'm okay with it. I'm okay. I know because I was sick for a couple days, you guys thought, I don't know, he's probably fucking getting second thoughts. No, fuck you.
No, he was building up.
Couldn't talk. I'm not fucking coughing. I never did anything unbaited. That's fine. But I never lost 10,000. I'm not fucking bleeding the channel. You know what? People liked me. And when you said you thought I'd fucking wanted me to die, you know, they weren't too happy about it. Under fucking standable. But own it. I don't fucking tell people that I'm a good person. I don't fucking run around saying good guy Tommy C. I don't need the fucking public's approval. I don't need to pander to them. I have never begged fucking anybody. Not one commentator could ever fucking come out with that. Oh, and by the way, I have clipped the donations today, not to fucking appease Keem, because I want to make sure all this fucking shit gets out. Yeah. All right. Now I got to get to the biggest fucking lies narratives. Remember, Keem lied about Colossal trying to hold the podcast up. He lied, and it was a proven lie. He lied about Colossal holding the thing up for more money. Wasn't true. Was never true, right? He lied about me begging for views. There's no video out there saying, hey, can you pay my rent? I can't do it. It's not out there. It doesn't exist.
I don't remember it.
It doesn't exist. You were there the whole fucking time. And then he lied about, clown plotting against him, and he couldn't trust these fucking guys. You just wanted fucking out. Which is fine. But you wanted us to pay. It wasn't enough. So you've been fucking lying about what I've been doing over here. I do a show, for some people that are new, about my fucking life. So if Baited broke up, guess what? Keemstar tells me I can't do that. No. It doesn't work that way. I can do whatever the fuck I like. Whenever the fuck I like. If you don't like it, upper right-hand corner, click dislike, fuck you, thank you, good night. That's it. That's the
our choice, motherfuckers.
Keem never paid a fucking bill. Not one. Zero. And he didn't have to. What he did, and Clown told me, fucking he twisted his arm, is to show me that there was money coming in the future because Grade and Leafy were fucking his shit up, is show me that I could show my wife that this was something worth following. Because at the time, even though Keemstar says, Tommy treated it like a job, he was telling fucking Clown to quit his job because there's going to be so much money rolling in with Baited. Right? So, and I couldn't go out and get a fucking job after I agreed to this because Tommy, Skype and then I fucking get Twitter bombed. That's how fucking Keemstar works. There was no like, okay, we're going to be here at a certain time. It's now. And I'd have to, sometimes I'd be downtown, I'd have dinner, and that's the way he wanted to work. You can't go to work and do Baited that way. Just can't do it. It just can't happen. No. He never paid for thing. He gave me $500 twice. He didn't want to do it. Keemstar or
which was great, by the way.
It was great. It was great. I don't have that $500. My wife says, get back on the unemployment line, which I had just gone off. That's it. That was great. Thanks, Clown. Clown saved me again, not Keemstar, right?
The biggest thing he did was give you a platform.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing, and we're unbelievably appreciative. It affected me. I'm appreciative for it.
Yeah, sure. Look, and the microphone and all that good stuff. That's fucking great. It doesn't happen without that. But the microphone's really for him because it makes the podcast sound better. By the way, Andy, you're fucking like famous and shit. Get a new fucking microphone. The new Baited podcast sounds
Stop
like
echoing,
shit.
Man.
Jesus Christ. Now I think Clown should have 7 hours with the fucking podcast. Actually, send it to Clown. Maybe he'll edit it for you because it sounds like fucking ass. I can't imagine the sponsors like that. It's just unbelievable. Begging for money.
They probably liked it more than them fucking up their names the entire time.
Begging for money. Please find a video of me begging for money. Please. Because the only thing I ever do, I never even open a show with saying this. I just have this above. Feel free to donate in the description box. I never even open. I go right into the show. If they come, they come. They don't, they don't. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do. That's not begging. But this is what happens. This is what happens when you when you try to help Keemstar. So here's the fucking video of the last Baited. This is the last Baited podcast, right? The entire Baited podcast, the last thing, was basically Keemstar fucking crying about not being respected by me and Clown. Right? The entire podcast is okay, what do you want, Keem? Like, what does Clown got to do? What do I got to do? Because I want to keep this fucking going. I need it. So what do we have to do to get there? So that's, well, I don't know if I'm respected, and I'm respected. And I got to be honest with you. I know people can get pissed off when I say that. The only people that have ever talked about not being respected or feeling were fucking women I was dating. You know, like I don't feel this way. I don't like. That's the only time that your fucking feelings matter is when you're a man and you're dating a woman that has some kind of fucking feelings issue. But
no, I don't think you respect me enough either, though. Now that we're on it, I'm just
I don't want to fucking hear it. I've only ever had to put up with it from women, and it just went on and on and on. And I just got to the point where I fucking thought I was begging for my job. And at the end, this is the very last minute of the fucking podcast. Now I only have my audio. I don't have Keem's, but Keem barely said anything other than I'll tell you at the end. Where I just fucking lost it. This is about ego. It was just about ego. It wasn't about money. He just wanted to say, you guys don't treat me right. You guys. And I fucking lost it. And this is why you've never, ever, ever heard the full end of the Baited podcast. This is it. Yeah, so it's about ego. Thanks for proving. You just fucking ruined your own narrative. You just ruined your own narrative. Yeah, I have broken my back for you. I have broken my fucking back from you. Don't respect you. Then get over yourself, you big baby. Get over yourself, you big baby. I don't need respect. Hey, guess what? I got more respect than one figure serving in Iraq than you do in 1 fucking minute. Got that? All right, let me comment on that. Keem's gone on about how I go on and on and on and on about the military. That was the first time, and it never aired, that I mentioned that I was in the military on Baited. I talk about it a lot on here because me and David are both vets. We both live in the same area. But I have never used it. I talk about a lot of my own life. But I don't think I ever mentioned it once on Baited. You had to fucking come to my show to find out I was a vet. So the fact that I've been using that, yeah, and that's true. I do have more respect going there than fucking DJ Killer Keemstar with his fucking half-assed tabloid news entertainment, like sports entertainment news show. Yes, I do have more. I will always have more respect from Keem. And he hated that. Sir, so let me know. Who gives a fuck about your respect, sir? No one cares about your respect. I don't care if anybody respects me, clown, or you. You want to work this out or not? And if you don't work it out, take your ass and run away like the baby you are. Got that? E.O.H. then walk, bitch. He said something to the effect like, I'm going then. Walk, bitch. Walk, bitch! I don't care. Walk! If you don't think I did enough for you, there is nothing that I can do that could prove anything more. I got tons of podcasts to prove it. If you want to walk, then go! I'm not fucking afraid of you! Do it! And then with that, you're like, then I'm done. Like fucking Eric Cartman. I mean, like no exaggeration.
I haven't heard this before. That shit is fucking dude. You went fucking nuts, man.
Yeah, I lost it because it's just like, what do you want to do, Keem? How do you make this better? How do we make you feel better? I don't know, guys. I don't know. But the thing was, I didn't realize at the time he wanted to end the podcast, so I fucking lost it. So he thought he actually turned his audio in this time because he thought when people thought this, saw that, then when people saw that, then I would be the bad guy, and then either Clown had to be the bad guy or I had to be the bad guy. Keem had to be the fucking guy that just wanted to keep the podcast together when he was the guy who was trying to break it up.
To be fair, in some people's eyes, you are going to look like the bad guy from that audio. But those people already had their opinions of you anyway, so it doesn't really fucking matter.
I mean, people bitching about me going on Twitter. I lost a bunch of followers today. Well, you know what? I didn't fucking pander to you, did I? I didn't fucking tell you I was a good person, and I fucking cried. You're so mean to me, and somebody said they wanted me dead. No, I wish the other guy dead. All three of you, drop fucking dead. How about that? But Keemstar's a bitch, and he's a baby. And when I talk to him like that, and I've talked to him like that on here before, you can go back back in May. You can hear that. He turns into a wussy. He rolls over. He goes into the fetal position, and then he runs to Twitter. Somebody was mean to me. Oh. Yes, I have more respect for you, even though I'm a scumbag. And, you know, when you call me a scumbag, it's always coming from DJ Killer Keemstar. Doesn't matter,
right? It's a badge of honor.
Yeah, thanks. Jesus, I'm fucking great. You know?
I earned this one. Fuck.
So what happened was after this, he sent the audio in. I couldn't fucking believe it. And this is what happens when you defend Killer Keemstar. Now, the episode had already been recorded, right? And I decided not to go public with any of that shit, right? And here's what I did, is what I usually did, because I wanted the podcast to go on. I fucking defended Keemstar in the same fucking
day,
the same episode. Within the next 20 minutes, Keemstar tried to fuck up my reputation and fuck up my stream with lies. Here it is, defending Keem, and then this is what you get. Pay attention, Andy. Pay attention, fat boy. Here you go. Well, wait a minute. They're both BBWs. That's what
Hey, were you talking to me?
Why don't you change the
Don't
name?
say fat boy because I thought you
Why
were talking
don't
to
you
me.
change the name of that podcast to Keemstar's BBWs? You know, like in the porn thing? Yo, fat fuckers. God damn. You guys are really disgustingly fat. Dave's losing weight, but at least he's making a fucking effort. You are really fat, filthy fucks. All right, I got that out of the way because
I feel
all you're going to
awkward
say
when
is
you start calling people fat because I'm sitting here like
all
really
you're going to
fat.
say is he's fat. All you're going to say, you're probably right. What the fuck?
Because I'm a big old fat fuck, and that's all right.
Okay.
But I'm trying, goddammit.
All
I
right.
don't want
So
diabetes
anyway,
to take my
this
foot.
is me defending Keem, and then Keem trying to fucking say that I was begging for money in the same stream. You know. So
I'm gonna go back and listen once in a while. I think that shit's incredibly funny.
yeah, I think it's really good, and I don't think it works without all three of us, perfectly. BBW podcast. I just saw it in the chat.
That's pretty good.
And I am well aware that I don't know if I could ever top something like this. In fact, I'm quite aware of it. So, but yeah, I knew Keem. But see, the things about business guys. Keep in mind, if you're new here, I take calls from fans and talk about anything they ask me. I can't screen calls, and I don't. So they bring up Baited. I talk about it. This was thank you for 30K and Baited Q&A. That's what the name of this one was. I didn't know if this thing with show was going on or not at this point. Some stuff works, sometimes doesn't. Those guys just keep taking chances. I like that. That's actually what attracts me to Keem. You know, and he said, like, why? I asked him, why are you picking me? He says, I want to win because he thought he could win. I like that. That's the part about him, the chance taking, that I really respect and like about him. The other stuff, I don't know if the next episode's going to come out or not, but the other stuff, yeah, there's other things I don't like about him, but I don't think he's a horrible human being, and certainly I've done nothing but benefit from our relationship. And he's not as horrible.
Situation,
and he's not as horrible as people say. This Satan, like I'm gonna call them out right now. These Colossal's crazy fans, some of them, not all of them, that they treat Keem like a fucking Lex Luthor or a fucking cartoon bad guy. You're wrong. You're inaccurate.
Every fan base is gonna have those people.
Yeah.
To put this out.
Now that's what you get. Now I told Clown and Keem, who by the way were watching this at the same time together, that not to call me. I told Clown to tell Keem, to be honest with you, because I wasn't taking their calls. They do not have free access to my podcast. They have access to me unbaited, but this is my thing. And I was sick of Keem calling in trying to change the fucking narrative. This is my fucking show, not his. This is what I got for fucking defending him.
And I want you to react to it any
Go
way
ahead.
you see fit.
Go ahead.
Tactician writes, Dave, this is a quote from Keem. He quoted this earlier in the chat. Drama alert, Tommy is milking this for donations. I tried contacting him all day. He has ignored me, but this is the most important.
I think contacting him all day. He's just fucking ramming my Skype at this point. Keem just took the first...
Wait.
Shut up!
Baited is not ending.
Okay, then Baited is not ending. So if he wants to call me milking this for donation, that's fine. Guess what? Keemstar, my show doesn't revolve around you. My life doesn't revolve around you. I appreciate everything you have done for me. But guess what? I get to talk about my life, and I don't have to answer to you. I don't have to answer to you if I talk to Leafy. I don't have to answer to you if I say, hey, John Scarce, thank you very much for attempting to be on the show. That doesn't make me a traitor. You either have helped me out of your good fucking heart, or I'm your slave. Guess what? The latter isn't true. We're talking out of the public. And I'll tell you something else. When you were so concerned about fucking Baited ended, I didn't get a DM from you. No, I got an unfollow. Like a teenage fucking girl. And then, all of a sudden, after your apology, you refollowed me. Our relationship is going to change fucking dramatically. I'll see you tomorrow, Keemstar.
That doesn't sound like a dick sucker to me.
Peace. That's what you get when you fucking support Keemstar. That's what happens to you.
Those poor headphones.
That's what. I should give them away. I should do that. I defy you to go back to that fucking video and see where I begged for money. I do what every other streamer. I have disabled the thing today. The donations today, because I want to make sure all this gets fucking out and clear, because I don't want the thing coming in and distracting me. That's what it's like. And I did this after we recorded the baited podcast. Now, after that happened, and that video fucking blew up, and people going nuts in the fucking chat after I threw the grade, all of a sudden Keemstar didn't want to release that fucking episode.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Because he knew that my fucking little fit at the end was not going to bode well for him. But the problem is he already turned in his audio. Look, whenever fucking clown would own his face and make him look ridiculous, which was like 7 or 8 times, as we well know, Keemstar pulled the audio. That's what he did every time. So the entire show was designed just a vehicle to get back at Great and Leafy. That's all it ever was. I fooled myself. I lied to myself hoping it wasn't, but it was. That's all it was. And now I'm the lucky guy. It looks like he's never going to get my fucking name out of his mouth. They're always going to say something. And the only guys that figured it out were Andy and Chad. They want to fucking move on. Well, I'll move on, I guess. There's no reason to beat this dead horse tomorrow. But if there's a response, and I think it's worth responding, especially if they're going to fucking lie about what I've done. I don't beg for fucking money. No one can produce a video. I'm going to respond to it. Every fucking time. And I have every right to respond. I can talk about whatever the fuck I like. Whatever I like.
Sure.
Just like you can turn off the fucking ratings. My ratings aren't good right now. I'm not a fucking pussy.
No.
Whatever. You know what? I want to be a polarizing figure and not run to Twitter and beg or fucking throw Dave under the bus so everybody can feel bad for me. I want to be. You know why? Because that means I can say whatever the fuck I want.
You can accept it. You own it.
I don't care.
For good, bad, or indifferent.
If this goes below 50 fucking %, I don't care. It is. It is what it is. The haters go away
They're not
eventually.
even words. It's assholes on a fucking computer typing their goddamn feelings because they can't fucking masturbate enough or some shit. Who gives a fuck? It's okay.
It's not a big deal. It's just a fucking picture of a thumbs down. It's okay.
Oh, no.
It's fucking okay. It's okay. That's the kind of person I want. I want to be a free fucking non-pandering thinker and speaker. That's all I want. That's all I want. I can't be that with Keemstar. He lied to me. He said I could fucking speak freely. He didn't. That was a fucking lie. And if it wasn't for Colossal's crazy, I would have no shot whatsoever. I don't owe much to Keem. And I do think, actually, because I embarrassed him on Twitter and because I embarrassed him on my stream back in June, I think I've always been suspicious that he was going to bring me up, tell me I was doing this shit, and drop me. Just to say, you fucked with me, now I fuck with you. Is that fucking so unbelievable? Keemstar? 3 episodes in, he admitted it. So he never really did me a favor. Yes, he's the reason I'm popular, or more popular than I would have been. There's no doubt about it. But what? I have to still be loyal to him? I have to. He can make 2 podcasts where the bulk of it's about me, and I don't have to talk about him? I gotta be loyal to him when he tried to fuck over my friend? The only guy that actually ever fucking looked out for me in the whole podcast? I got, in order to be fucking humble and a good person and not be lied about and say I'm begging for money, I got to fucking stick with DJ Killer Keemstar. Let me tell you something. If I would have went with Keemstar and fucked Clown over, he would have just got rid of me and put Andy and Chad in.
And you would have been exactly what people fucking try to call what you were the entire time. Fucking say you were a Keem's cocksucker. Yeah, then you would have actually been that. That would have been true.
Yeah, I know. Now, cops, the same people who call me a cocksucker are the ones that saying I'm being disloyal. Swear to fucking God.
I love it.
I noticed
love this whole cocksucker thing. It's ridiculous. You agree with somebody, you're a cocksucker. You're a cocksucker. The fuck? Get over yourselves. Grow the fuck up.
I don't know.
Come on.
So that's it. So to be honest with you, my broadcast week starts Sunday. It ends on Thursday. Fucking Keemstar comes up, I'm going to fucking talk about it if I feel like it. I don't care if I fucking get a minus. It doesn't make a difference to me. I want to talk freely. I'm not a pussy. I'm not a coward. You know, Andy was halfway right in the last episode. Let's just fucking start over again and get new fans and they'll filter out. People are going to miss Clown. People are going to miss Tommy. Whatever, we'll filter out. That seems fair to me, Andy. You know, I'm probably going to have to deal with a little of the fucking same thing, but I'm not going to be a fraud. I'm not going to fucking take this laying down. There's no fucking way. No. I don't have to. I can talk about what I want. And fucking, you're only doing this for views and you're only milking this. How the fuck? I'm sick. 2 podcasts come out in that time. I don't broadcast one and I'm milking it? Fuck you.
The best thing about this is, had they just fucking shut up and just did their thing, my God, how much better would this be for them at the very least? My God. Just go execute. Why does it always have to continue to be Keem's revenge? Jesus Christ, are you not seeing a pattern here?
Yeah, I know.
This is what he does.
Look.
And you know what? And it could be an asset. It could be an asset. It has been an asset for you. It's been an asset.
Somebody just wrote in the chat.
But it also is a big fucking hindrance.
Chat. Somebody, he was a big hindrance because he fucking, he respects loyalty.
Eventually.
I showed Keem loyalty. He respected. I showed the Colossal Log. He protected me. He knows you're a piece of shit. That's why he fucking backed me up, Keem. It's, boy, Colossal could have had him straight. Colossal fucking... No. He knows you're a piece of shit. He knows I'm an honorable person as far as my word. Everything else is pretty scummy, I admit. But I do give my word, and I do stick up for my friends. In fact, the reason I really owe Tommy NC much more than I owe you. Sticking up for him, doing the fucking right thing. When you were trying to fucking ruin an autistic guy, that's what you were trying to do. You're trying to ruin an autistic guy. Yes, we all know that. This fucking YouTube channel, when you're trying to fuck him up because fucking Leafy got his pants in it up, bunched up, and you want to show Leafy that you were big and bad and powerful, that's what you did. You fucked with the fucking autistic guy. You put him on drama alert. You had this crazy conspiracy theory that he's not really autistic, even though he went to school for kids with autism. That's who I owe this to. Because you know what? It's probably one of the few decent things I've ever done in my life. And I got rewarded for it.
Yeah. It's usually how it works. You know?
Yeah. So that's it. So, I mean, I know some of you guys that have come in here, you're pissed off at me, you think I turned my back on Keem. You know what? Fine. You don't have to stay. You can come in and dislike every day. I don't fucking care. I'm going to talk about whatever the fuck I like. In fact, I talked to Sear today, and we have a lot in common. He has a fucking sociopath that got him in the business and bought him a fucking microphone and holds it over his head the whole time. And guess what he wants to talk about? He wants to talk about the sociopath that brought me into this business that bought my fucking microphone. And I think that's going to be an interesting conversation, and I think it's going to happen Tuesday. You know? And that's another thing, Keemstar. Doesn't it piss you off with how hard you had to work to get all those followers on Twitter? And I have no doubt you're not lazy, man, that you had to work hard.
Not at all.
All those subs, coming back after for a Grade and Leafy attack, doing all that shit, and you can't even get a majority dislikes from me. All the fucking annoying tweeting and fucking up my own timeline, it doesn't even fucking affect it. You know why? Because your fans that listen to me and come in and check out what I'm doing get it. And they know I'm not a beggar. And they know that I just fucking want to entertain and go to the best of my abilities. And that's it. Somebody wrote in the chat, Chad's better than me, right? You know what?
Maybe.
He might be.
It's a matter of opinion.
That's fucking fine. I mean, they roasted me. That's it.
Kind of.
But at the end of the fucking day, whatever little role I played, no matter how talented those two are. By the way, Annie, I've been a huge fan of you for fucking years. It's such a bug out. I mean, I'm almost honored. I am almost honored to be replaced by you. I had to get that out. I'm almost honored to be paced with you. Now have a fucking heart attack, you fat piece of shit. But no, you haven't even fucking hurt me. You haven't affected my growth. You haven't done anything. And that's what this is really about. Streamy, Twitter, Two Baited Podcast. I'm still here, motherfucker. I'm not fucking milking you for views. You're giving them to me. Yeah. You fat dumb fuck. Get bent, bitch. And I owned your face. I owned your face several fucking times. Go make your fucking videos about me.
Nothing to talk about.
Make
if
me
they
the
just
best.
Do their show.
I talked
nothing to talk about.
Guess who I talked to today?
Oh, who'd you talk to?
Grade Leafy.
Oh no.
Leafy might be. Grade might be. I don't know if he was fucking. I hate when I meet these guys and I hate them and they're nice to me. Grade was.
Are you getting a Christmas party invitation?
I don't think Grade trusts me, but he did fucking. He was so polite and pleasant and shit. And I was all ready to fucking fight him. And he's like, "No, mate, you didn't like my video." Well, it's a little more than that. It's okay, mate. I really like your content. He fucking totally suckered me into that shit. But if that's one of the things you might see on the Catch 33 podcast. There's a debate between me and Leafy. That was one of the things that you're going to see if the phone call's any indication. And by the way, no disrespect to Ultra Joe, because I do like him and I appreciate everything he's done for Baited. Our guy is going to smoke his ass. It's going to be a completely different visual experience than you get. If the phone call between Colossal Crazy Dave and myself is any indication how fucking funny this is going to be, it's going to blow your mind.
Yep.
It's going to blow your fucking mind. It's going to be great. And no, I'm not going to fucking reel about Keemstar all the time. I'm going to do it here, and they're gonna do it there, because I got two voices, not one. And I'm gonna wish that Keemstar fucking gets killed and flattened and parallel drived and what is that? What was that fucking movie? The Walking Dead. God, I would love to see that happen to that big fat skull of his.
But you know why no one's gonna care? because nobody gets outraged over asshole podcasters fucking being wished death upon.
No, it's just DJ, crappy piece of shit, horrible human being, self-righteous, sociopathic Keemstar. And yes, Keem, if somebody drops me something really juicy on you, and I don't think I'm going to get sued, and I got it all right, and it ruins you, I'm running with it, motherfucker! I'm going to ruin you! You're right! I was a much better ally than I was an enemy. That's the difference between roasting me and me defending Keem and Grade and Leafy. I was the guy that defended Keem from people that were lying about him.
Yeah.
You're attacking people that he lied about. Yeah. That's the difference. Now, I really
needless
can't,
enemy.
Look,
You've become a needless.
I can't make a moral judgment. Fucking, you guys got to get paid, dude. You want to stay in this business. Keem's a powerful guy. Baited's a big name. I get it, but at the end of the day, you probably should change the name because it's a sham.
They're big enough. There's enough other things to talk about where they could just fucking do their show and be unbelievable. But here's what they're doing. By continuing this fucking narrative, by continuing this fucking war, which they might even fucking want, I have no idea. They're shooting themselves in the face because it's not entertaining. Mm-hmm. It's not fucking fun to watch. Baited before, whether or not you liked it or not, and I wasn't always a fan myself, by the way. However, it was never fucking not fun to watch. Yeah, that's the difference, man, and that's what's happening right now. It's kind of unfortunate, to be honest.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's a fraud. They obviously went in there and said, "You're going to roast Tommy," and then we're going to go to this. And I was just told when me and Clown got the job, I was just told, "Here's what you got to do. You could just to speak your mind. You're not going to be held accountable." Blah 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 blah. That's not what obviously happened. We're going to roast Tommy. We're going to A, B, C. Now you didn't see that as much on the second episode because it looks like Chad was like, "Wait a minute, fuck." He took a lot of fucking heat, and he did try to apologize. All fine. If you still want to do that, that's fine. You don't fucking have to, Chad. Best of luck to you. I'm doing that. But I hope you get bitten by one of those freaky fucking Steve Irwin steaks. One
of the many things in Australia that can and will kill you. Yeah. Everything in Australia wants to kill you. One of them might. It's not good.
And I guarantee, guys, as long as you listen to it, all he's going to do is think about getting me back. That's all he's ever going to do. It's going to fuck up and make things boring, and you're going to want to leave anyway. And I'll interview you, by the way. And you can tell me to my face that I'm a piece of shit. Imagine that. The fucking two guys, professionally fat for a living. They're fat for a fucking living. Think the guy that laughs for a living is a hack. Catch 20.
They made a much bigger living off being fat than you did with your laugh.
I know. You're professionally fat. I professionally laugh. Can't we fucking come to some kind of peace? Check out my boy Real Talk. We're going to come back and end it.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Real Talk, the metaphor messiah, rapper and artist, but you know him better as the co-host of Shot from the Point Live. From the streets of Chicago to the bright lights of Las Vegas, Real Talk rocks the stage and the digital store. Hard-hitting and thought-provoking. Check out my man, Real Talk, the metaphor messiah.
Make sure you check out his latest release, Black Mozart, along with his latest music video, Notice Me.
Make sure you check out Real Talk Metaphor Messiah. He's coming back to our channel, Shot from the Point Live, Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would appreciate if I got to see you there. God, I'm talking about like Keemstar. Like I'm saying things like honor of the call.
Well, you guys are brothers in dyslexia, so it's okay.
Yeah, we're pretty bad.
It's fine.
Can I call in to talk about Catch 33? Yeah, why not?
Sure.
Let's talk about that and fucking end the show. How about Colossal's great? I wasn't going to put Colossal on, but might as well.
Hey, he wants to come on, you bring him on.
Yeah. I mean, our shit's, it's going to be off the fucking chain. The call was funny as fuck. And visually, we're just going to smoke the shit out of those other guys. No offense.
Catch 33. Go watch Catch 33. New podcast with me and Tommy and Dave. I had to think for a second there. Yeah, it's going to be a good podcast.
Well,
That's
he's the dude. He's the dude.
You had to remember the names of us little people, eh?
You're a clown cocksucker. Get used to it, Dave. I had to put up with it.
Oh, I know. I can't wait. I cannot wait to suck both your dicks. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah. I'm going to please you guys in ways you never thought possible. Yeah. Right. Amazing.
Tommy is effectively, and I think if this stream is proof of anything, Tommy is becoming Keemstar.
Why? No. I'm not going to fuck
Keemstar.
you over. I'm not going to sit there and tell you you're fucking touching kids and shit and then pull the video down and fucking send
I'm reading
offer
the
you
chat, and it's just
$10,000
like,
and
holy
then,
shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to wish you.
fucking
Can't wait to see your
hatred
death.
is real.
I promise I won't do that.
Still almost 2,000 likes, by the way. Still almost 2,000 likes. So I mean, take it for what it's worth.
Oh,
It's good.
Well, you know what?
I think everyone was waiting for it. It's been an incredible thing to watch. Very entertaining.
Good.
If anything else.
If you like that, if you don't
I'm
like
glad
it.
Tommy didn't die and he was able to do it.
It's been a pleasure to watch it and read the comments. I've been reading all the comments as they come in. It's just sick. It's just fucking sick. Like, wow. Okay.
But let's go to the next level. Or the next time, and we're ready to fucking roll and start the next thing. And
I'm so excited for the new podcast. Like some of the things, like we're not going to talk about them yet, but that call we had with Vega, the guy who's doing all the animation and stuff,
amazing,
like, big things.
Bad motherfucker.
We're going to take it to the next fucking level.
They're not going to see a podcast this visually creative. It's just going to blow your mind. We have a diamond in the dirt. I thought
it might be the best thing we fucking got out of this.
It might be the best thing. People not even
I
fucking
swear,
listen to shit.
that was a piece of fucking luck.
Blind fucking luck.
I don't like hype things. I try not to overhype things because obviously it's going to be a bit of a letdown if the hype doesn't meet the expectation. But seriously, this podcast is going to be quite entertaining. Something to watch.
It's going to be
definitely
fun.
tune in.
I feel better about it than I did a week ago after our phone call. It was bizarre. I mean, I've known Dave for the better part of 10 years. But the what we had as far as the chemistry was fucking crazy, and I was like a little scared, but it was just like so natural. It was ridiculous, and we don't have to let the drama, if you don't want to affect it, fucking come on. I'll take care of the fucking shit. I'll take the dislikes. I don't give a shit. It doesn't make a difference.
Absolutely.
Fucking me.
I'm
the real anything for views. Everything else is something less. I'm the real anything for views. The real one. The real piece of shit.
You're going to be very much what Keemstar was debated. I feel that, and I get that impression from the stream.
I promise I won't screw you.
Not to criticize the stream in any way, because it's been an incredibly entertaining thing to witness. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this podcast. I hope people will subscribe and watch. Sorry for the plug. But yeah, wait for the first episode. I don't think we're going to disappoint you, actually.
No, I don't think so.
Is it going to be as popular as Baited was? Possibly not.
Doesn't need to be.
Maybe not. But look,
got to pay my fucking bills. I don't care if it's popular as Baited.
People that tune in on a regular basis and watch, then that's what I'm very happy with. And if we can entertain a certain group of people, then absolutely that's the best thing, and that's the way forward.
Right.
And I'm very much looking forward to it. I think it's going to be an incredible ride. So that's all I have to say, actually. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Hopefully you don't have some kind of aneurysm or
you want to sign off
attack.
with me? You want to sign off with me? I'll sign off right now. Together, and then I do want to ask you something afterwards, and I'll be a little more confident. I know we're gonna win because Keemstar has handed us a victory. He just gave it to us.
They can't get over themselves.
He just
They
fucking
can't
get
do it.
over this. And I know Andy and Chad want to fucking move on, but you guys, guess what? Me and Clown went through it. You got no fucking chance. I'm leafy and grade. Me.
I want to say this. I'm going to say this for Baited. Andy and Chad, I was listening to the episode. I still haven't finished it, but I'm very near the end. I think Chad and Andy are really trying to make a go of things on the podcast. Now, I know Chad kind of fucked up a little bit with what he said, obviously.
I forgave him.
I like both of them, and you know what? With Keemstar, like with all this shit, like I hope we can one day, and it's not going to be today, it's not going to be tomorrow, it's not going to be next week, but I hope we can move past this. There was a moment on the podcast, and I might make this a tweet of this, where Keemstar said, if I was invited to have a beer with him, that I wouldn't go. And I think the answer to that is I wouldn't go today, but maybe I might go tomorrow. Look, I really hope we can move past this. I'm not one to hold grudges.
I poison the motherfucker. How about that? He choked. I watched him throw up on the ground. What is that? The Hateful Eight, that movie, and they give what's his face the poison, and he starts vomiting on the ground and start going, "You motherfucker!" Yeah. Good. Drop dead, you motherfucker. And don't fucking cry on Twitter because you've been telling me to drop dead the last couple days. Bye. Die. Have a great one. We'll see you around on Sunday.
Okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar. Got tired of niggas playing me. like she bout to catch a pedigree. Chi-town, the King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated, the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle.